It started when the phone rang. Discord, Lord of Chaos, sat up from his couch where he had previously been reclining, eating bags of chips. That is to say, the actual bags. The chips themselves all bounced away to areas unknown in Discord's dimension. In any case, Discord floated the phone over to himself and placed it on top of his head after tossing the headset out the window.
Yellow?
Yes, hello, my name is Legit Collector from the Equestrian Revenue Service.
Discord frowned and raised an eyebrow. He seemed chipper.
In front of me, I have a warrant for your arrest. I will send it out unless you pay the equestrian government 9,866 bits and 31 cents you owe from not paying your income tax. Should you fail to pay, you will be sentenced to 15 years in an equestrian penitentiary.
Oh my.
Discord re-jingle jangle boom boom plied.
That sounds really bad, my good fellow. And I will be sure to pay that. Would you like me to send it via express mail?
I suppose so. The address is...
Oh, I don't need that.
Discord said, raised his talon paw foot, and snapped it.
There. That should cover the cost. You wanted 1,000,000 bits, am I correct?
I don't...
Discord grinned as he heard the sounds of coins jingling from the other side of the phone.
There. Now I'm all paid up for quite a while, I imagine. And I can imagine quite a lot.
I...
Out of curiosity,
Discord floated into his kitchen and began taking bits out of the phone.
what are you going to spend it on?
Well, a better house for sure. Better equipment. I could spend it on a lot.
Discord sucked air through his teeth. Green clocked his tongue.
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Why not?
Because I'm not quite sure what will happen.
Huh?
In that bag I have so generously provided for you, you have 1,000,000 bits worth of coins of various denominations. For each one you spend, something will happen.
Discord finished eating the phone and laid back down on the cozy.
Spending a 20 may cause a nearby plant to explode into ravioli. Spending a 10 could cause you to be given a free piece of chocolate delivered by an irate duck. Spending an 85 bits and 5 cents may cause the mayor of your dreams to fall madly in love with you. Who's to say?
So it could be something good?
Discord shrugged.
If I'm being completely honest, I haven't the foggiest idea.
The voice on the other end was silent for a few moments, and Discord was about to say something else, but was stopped when he heard quiet sobbing on the other end.
It's
Why?
not fair!
I pay my taxes, and those coins are legal equestrian currency, don't you know?
It's not fair!
Some people can be so ungrateful.
Discord floated through Ponyville, tapping his chin and thought. Perhaps he had been too hard on the lad. Chaos was one thing, but completely breaking him was another. Yes, perhaps this had all gone on long enough. No, it definitely had. With a smirk, Discord snapped his claws. The phone wasn't ringing. Legit Collector sat with his head on his desk, staring out at nothing in particular. It seemed so simple. Call a few dumb ponies, rake in the bits, then do it all over again until he became bored or another opportunity presented itself. Yet somehow it had all gone horribly wrong. Not a single usable bit. Probably. Legit looked at the back of the room where the large bag filled with 1,000,000 bits sat, almost taunting him. Given that he had figured that it was Discord who he managed to call, he reflected on his minor fortune that the bag itself wasn't actually taunting him. He wished that he knew what would happen with each bit, Then he could spend accordingly. But none of it really mattered in the end. He felt like it would be better if he was the last pony on the planet. Suddenly, there was a knock on the door. Legit looked up from his desk and sighed. Maybe it was the pizza delivery pony? Half an hour late, as usual. He groaned and stood up from his chair and walked over to the door.
Well, it's about time.
His pupils shrank and his jaw hit the floor when he saw who had knocked. Discord himself, dressed as a pizza delivery pony and carrying a stack of pizzas.
Your pizza has arrived,
Discord said gleefully. Legit's eye twitched as he started out at Discord, but after a moment, he sighed and shook his head.
Whatever, it's fine. How much do I owe you?
He mentioned back to the bag of bits.
I'm willing to roll the dice on this one.
Oh, no, my good fellow. This one is on me.
Discord floated the pizzas onto Legit's desk and wrapped just his left arm around Legit's shoulder.
Wanna talk about it?
Oh, go away. Go away.
Legit grumbled.
I can't deal with this anymore.
Oh, but I insist.
Discord said.
You have so much to talk about.
Discord grinned as he pushed Legit out of the door.
But not with me at the moment.
With a snap of his claws, Twilight, Fluttershy, Applejack, Rarity, Pinkie Pie, Rainbow Dash, Celestia, Luna, Chrysalis, Maud, Flim, Flam, Caramel, Trixie, all three Cutie Mark Crusaders, Flurry Heart, who was being held by Cadence, Spike, Tempest, Starlight, Blue Blood, Bonbon, Studious Collector, Dusty Tome, Pony, Sunset Shimmer, Granny Smith, and Moon Dancer all appeared out of thin air in front of him. Every pony was silent for a few moments as they registered exactly what had just happened. Legit reacted first, whirling around to run back through his door so he can barricade himself in. Unfortunately, when he turned around, he saw that he no longer had a door.
Oh no!
He whimpered.
Everyone,
Discord whirled Legit around again.
your scammer!
Every pony gasped at once.
You?
Every pony shouted at once. I have business with you, scammer, Tempest roared. And if I hear one more word about a setting sun, I will have more business with two ponies. Sorry, Starlight muttered. But, I can't let you kill him. It wouldn't be right. And why would you have a problem with the setting sun? Celestia's eyes widened. Chrysalis. Celestia! Chrysalis growled, whirling towards her foe as she cracked her horn. Speaking of unfinished business, you and I never truly... If you want to fight them, you're going to have to fight me too, Bug. Cadence growled, rushing to Celestia's side. You almost ruined my wedding. And you shall face me as well, Luna roared. Why? You weren't even at the wedding, Chrysalis said with a smug smile. You have too long of a nighty-night. I will end you. Scammer, Flurry said, pointing to Legit. Legit's eyes widened.
The baby didn't even fall for it?
Legit groaned and sat down with a double face huff.
Oh, that one hurts.
To be fair, it was kind of obvious, Twilight said, glancing back at the three princesses who were about to go to town on Chrysalis.
You owe me a new computer,
Legit growled.
That wasn't fair. And you?
He turned his glare to Fluttershy.
Do you have any idea what that evil rabbit did to me?
Yes, Fluttershy muttered as she flattened her ears. Do you still have those cards? Pinkie asked, pulling a stack of various kinds of cards out of her mane. And just where do you two think you're going? Applejack growled as she noticed Flim and Flam trying to sneak away in the commotion. I should get the lawnmower for you too.
Oh, there's no need for that, Miss Applejack,
Flim said with an uneasy look to his brother.
We've left you alone.
They scammed me!
Legit pointed out as the battle between the alicorns and Chrysalis got going. Discord put a shield around the four of them to prevent their battle from leveling down. So y'all ain't learned nothing, Applejack snapped. I'm gonna tell Princess Celestia about your ways. I'll join you, Granny Smith grumbled. Y'all are worse than him.
Really?
Legit asked, hope in his eyes for the first time.
I don't think so.
Studious Collector said with a frown.
You sullied the good name of the Equestrian Revenue Service.
Ha! Trixie said. So, is anybody else freaking out a little bit right now? Sunset said, staring at her hoofs. This is kinda... I don't know how to feel. Well, you've learned the value of friendship since you've been over in the other world, Twilight said, wrapping her wing around Sunset. I'm sure Princess Celestia wants to hear all about it once... She looked back to the battle and grimaced.
Another world, you say?
Dusty Tome said.
Why, if you wrote a book about that, I'd be honored to have it in my library.
You know, as fascinating as this all has been, I'm out of here!
Maud didn't say anything, even as one of Celestia's spells burst through Discord's shield and came within an inch of blowing her head off. She had found an interesting rock. Moondancer had taken out a book and was studying beside her. If the magic glow around her ears was any indication, she had cast a noise-canceling spell, though how well it was working might be up for debate. Trixie feels that the scammer owes her some money, Trixie said. She had to go back to another tax lawyer just to double-check that the tip she makes isn't taxable income. Wait. Celestia paused for a moment. Even though she had Chrysalis's neck wrapped in her magic, did I not make tips taxable income? Oh, Trixie gulped and began backing away. Forget Trixie said anything. As entertaining as all of this has been, I must get back to my work, Rarity grumbled. I have a huge order to... Oh, come on, Rarity, Rainbow said, throwing her foreleg around Rarity's shoulder and motioning to the madness in front of them. You gotta admit this is awesome! The princesses are absolutely kicking Chrysalis's flank! Rarity sighed and rolled her eyes. Oh, perhaps it may be a little entertaining. So the princess ripped Chrysalis in half. Would that damage our fragile little psyches to see that? Sweetie Belle asked. I think so. But, it'll be for the really good, right? We'd get over it. Scootaloo agreed with a nod.
Wait, were you the pony I gave a pep talk to?
Spike asked with a frown.
Yes.
Legit muttered.
Huh? Dang. Maybe I should have given you a pep talk about something else.
Don't you worry your scary little head about it, Spike, Pinkie said as she sat down next to him. Wanna play Hungry Hippos a card game? Spike shrugged.
Sure.
Were you the pony that was going to give me 1,000,000 bits?
Blue Blood asked.
I still have my bank statement around.
Oh,
Legit looked up to Discord, who grinned and snapped his claws.
Oh, I'll give you this one,
Discord said. Instantly, the bag of bits appeared in front of Blue Blood. His eyes widened, and he let out a squeal of joy.
I'm rich!
He cried.
I have enough to pay back Auntie Tia and have a large sum left over.
I don't want that money, Celestia said, glaring at Discord.
All the better for me.
Chrysalis said as Luna shook her in her magic. Meanwhile, Bonbon had slipped to the side of Legit's house and begun talking into her secret watch. This is Special Agent 611439. Golden Plot and Moonflake have defeated Bug Bad with the help of Hardy Heart. Roger. We'll update the file accordingly. Discord sighed in contentment as he landed next to Legit.
Can you believe it? It's everything I've ever imagined. I dare say if I was still in stone, all of this would have freed me.
Oh, go away.
Legit grumbled.
I should have never gotten into this business in the first place.
Hindsight is 20/20, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
He sat there for a few moments before looking back to Discord.
Can I have my door back? I think I get the point.
Well, if you're sure you don't want to watch the chaos and strife that you caused, I suppose I can help.
Discord snapped his claws again, causing Legit's door to open up again.
I can't do anything about the noise of all this, I am afraid.
Yes, you can.
Legit growled as he stood up. Discord shrugged.
I suppose so. But why would I?
Oh, go away!
With that, Legit ran back into his house and slammed the door. Several hours of commotion later, Legit heard a knock on his door. He sleepily looked over to it from his bed. Why bother trying to hide at this point? He slid out of bed and walked over to the door. He didn't even flinch when Twilight Sparkle was behind it, though she seemed to be alone. Hi. You want to talk about it? Twilight asked.
Oh, I don't care.
Legit said with a sigh. He stepped aside so Twilight could enter.
Pizza?
Twilight looked at the boxes with some trepidation. I don't know. Did Discord deliver them?
Yeah, but they don't seem to be poisonous or anything like that.
Legit lit his horn and grabbed a slice from one of the boxes.
So what brings you back?
Well, my friends and I have been talking, and I came to the conclusion that, well, you're not the worst pony that we've dealt with. We can help you.
Uh-huh.
Legit said flatly.
We think that if you had the magic of friendship in your life, then you wouldn't have to scam ponies,
Twilight said.
I mean, this probably isn't the job you wanted, right?
Legit just grunted.
I'll take that as a yes. Why would you want this job? In any case, it's not your cutie mark, is it?
Legit rolled his eyes, but shook his head as he finished the slice.
So what does it mean?
Twilight looked at his cutie mark. It was a hoof trying to punch through a rock.
It's about determination.
Legit replied.
It shows that I never give up, even when the odds are against me.
Well, there you go, Twilight said happily. Think of all the awesome things that you could do that don't involve skimming ponies.
I guess.
Legit muttered.
Your name isn't even Legit Collector, is it?
Legit scoffed and rolled his eyes.
There's no way that I'd use my real name for something like this. My real name is Hardhead.
Twilight paused for a moment. She forced a smile back on her face and put a hoof on his shoulder.
Well, Hardhead, I think the magic of friendship would have a big impact on your life. You'd be happy with some friends to call your own. So,
Twilight held out her hoof to him.
Friends?
Hardhead stared at Twilight's hoof for a few moments. After a time of silence, Twilight started to think that he wouldn't actually take it. However, he finally grabbed it and stood up.
Whatever. I've nothing else, do I?
Twilight's smile faltered a bit.
Well, we can work on that.
I want a new computer, though.
Twilight's eyes narrowed as she took a step forward.
Don't push it.
4 years. It took 4 years for me to finish this story. The catharsis I feel is pleasant, mind you, as I am finally done with it and it is off my plate. But 4 years? Okay. I get it. It's my own fault because I pretty much did this to myself. I kept putting it off so much. I kept having long intervals of time where I could not find a VA for the voices I need. But that's not even a plausible excuse because I had almost all the voices I needed, and any that I didn't have, I could have done myself. No problem whatsoever. Unless there were male voices. I could not do male voices. But still, 4 years. This is finally over after 4 years. Never mind to all the other stuff I also have on the back burner since I began my channel, and I still need to consider this as well. But this is catharsis, because I am finally done with it. I want to scream. I want to rage, but I don't want to ruin my voice because I still actually have IRL work to do where I have to work with people and I need my voice. Though granted, for that time, I'd rather not have my voice so I don't have to speak with people, but I still have to communicate with them. But yeah, I still can't have to do anything. Thank you to everyone that helped me with this and finally made this dream a reality to finish with this story. I'm gonna go have me some ice cream now. And maybe a spa day. And maybe a mini vacation. Thank you. It started when the phone rang. Big Mac looked up from his lunch and looked in the direction of the phone for a few moments before slowly standing up and walking over to it. He expanded the headset, then slid it over his head.
Hello.
Yes, hello. This is Legit Collector from the Equestrian Revenue Services. I'm calling to inform you that you have not paid your income taxes between the years of 2016 to 2019. As a result, you owe the equestrian government 2,966 bits and 91 cents. Failure to pay will result in seizures of passports, bank accounts, and personal property. On top of that, you will spend 9 years in an equestrian penitentiary. Do you understand what I have told you?
Big Mac nodded.
Yep.
Good. Now, I must ask you if you have intentionally defrauded the equestrian government or if this is a simple mistake on your part.
Yep.
Yes to what? You've intentionally defrauded the equestrian government?
Yep.
Okay then. I'm certain that you are remorseful and would like to get this matter resolved.
Yep.
Good. Now, if you wish to get this matter resolved, you need to go to the local Barnyard Bargains or some other such general store. From there, you must purchase payment cards in the amount that I have stated. Do you understand?
Yep.
Big Mac walked out the door of the house and began walking around the farm, circling it a few times before the voice on the other end spoke again.
Well, are you there? Did you reach the Barnyard Bargains?
Yep.
Ah, good. Now, I must warn you that you cannot alert the cashiers or other workers that you are using these payment cards for taxes. If you do, then they will either charge you great amounts of interest or they shall call the local police so that they may arrest you for tax evasion. Do you understand?
Yep.
Yes, that's good. Go to the cards then.
Big Mac went back inside the house and waited for a few moments. He then walked over to the back room of the house and held the speaker of the headset away from him.
Excuse me, miss, but I like to buy these here payment cards.
Good, good. Now don't tell her that therefore...
The barest smirk crossed Big Mac's face as he went into his cousin Orchard Blossom's voice. Oh, why, that will be mighty fine, youngin'. Might I say, what a fine, strapping, handsome stallion you are. Just let me take those cards and I can get them rung up. So what were you going to use these for, if you don't mind my asking?
Don't tell her! Don't tell...
Tax. Forgot to pay some income tax.
No! You stupid son of a...
Oh my, that sounds serious. Well, I'd best get these rung up real quickly then. Not a good thing for you to be in debt to the government. Big Mac waited for a few seconds. There, here you go, good sir.
Thank you kindly, ma'am.
Big Mac put the microphone portion of the headset back to its original position.
Yellow.
You were lucky. I told you not to do that. In any case, you have the cards now?
Yep.
Okay, good. Now, there are some numbers on the back. Read them off to me.
Nope.
With that, Big Mac hung up. The sun was shining, the air was tranquil, and everything seemed to be going just fine. The Colts and Phillies were playing tag in the nearby park, and their parents gossiped around them. Everything was just fine. Until...
Yeah!
Huh. That was weird. It started when the phone rang. I looked up from my desk and took my cell phone out of my hoodie pocket. I flicked it on and saw that I didn't recognize the number. I sighed and was about to put the phone down, but I figured that it might be a little important. I swiped the phone to answer and held it up to my ear with my shoulder as I returned to work. Hello?
Yes, hello. This is Legit Collector from the Equestrian Revenue Service, and I am calling in regards to a recent lawsuit that has been brought up against you for failure to pay your income tax on time.
I rolled my eyes and uncapped my pen. I hated prank calls. I don't have time for this, sir. I'd appreciate it if you didn't call me on this number again.
Ma'am, I need you to listen to me very carefully. Our records show that you owe the IRS 10,955 bits and 42 cents. Should...
I don't owe the IRS anything, sir. Now, if you could...
Ma'am, I must ask you not to interrupt me. Our records indicate that you have failed to pay your income tax for the years of 2015 to 2019. If you do not resolve this matter, I will sign the warrant for your arrest, and we will seize all property, bank accounts, passports, and anything else we need to pay off your debt. Now, may I have your name, please?
It's Lauren Faust. Now...
No!
It started when the phone rang. Hardhead took a deep breath and licked his lips. Surely this time he'd call a sucker. Just one score. One score was all he needed. It wouldn't work. He's too incompetent for that. Hardhead frowned.
Hey, I heard that.
So he did. Thus I did decree.
What? No, I don't think you're right.
Hardhead said, adjusting the headset.
I'll get a score. Just you wait and see.
He wouldn't. In fact, even when he got to the call center full of actual scammers, he wouldn't. He'd chicken out. Yes, sirree, Bob, he totally would.
Okay, what is going on here?
Hardhead snapped, throwing the headset down.
Who are you and what do you want?
Well, I'm your god, maybe? I don't know. I created you in a lot of the environment in which you live. You having a one-bedroom house and being completely awful at this? Yeah, that's me. You seen Toy Story 4? It might be kind of like that. I'm not sure.
So, am I fictional?
As long as you believe in your heart that you are real, and as long as people love you and your stories, can you truly be completely fictional?
Yes?
I say no. Also, your headset is now a banana. Hardhead's eyes widened when he looked to his headset, which was, indeed, a banana, albeit one he could still make calls on.
I can still make calls on it?
Hardhead said with a frown.
How does that work?
Well, it doesn't now. The opportunity for a banana phone has passed you by. People are watching you, though, seeing your actions. You ever heard of Netflix?
No?
Yes, you have. Hardhead frowned. Yes, Netflix. He remembered that now. He never really got into the third season of Narcos. He was excited for the second season of Mindhunter, though.
So, people are watching me on Netflix?
When did I say that? No. They're reading about you on FimFiction. They're really enjoying reading about you. They especially like the ones with Tempest, Twilight, and Pinky. I like the mod stuff myself.
Hey there, buddy. The sun's getting real low. There ye?
Huh?
You wrote there-ye. Isn't it supposed to be there?
Oh, just a typo. I can fix it in post. Hardhead smirked.
You're a pretty weak god if you can't even stop typos.
Hardhead scoffed.
Brony Rider? My, your creativity knows no bounds.
That's when Hardhead's bed turned into an alligator. His vision is based on movement. Hardhead gulped and tried as hard as he could not to move. It didn't work, though, and the now crocodile charged at him. Before he could rip Hardhead's hard head off, it turned into Angel Bunny, which is, admittedly, worse. Angel glared at Hardhead, flipped him the bird, then bounced away. A weak god, you say?
Point taken,
Hardhead whispered. Okay, so here's what the plan is.
Wait, I think I hear something.
Hardhead cried, whipping his head around to see the source of the noise that wasn't actually there.
No, I seriously hear something.
No, he doesn't. It's just him and me.
No, it's really...
Hey, guys.
Hardhead's jaw dropped. So did mine, actually.
I don't believe it.
Hardhead whispered. Larson? M.A. Larson?
Yep, sure is. I was passing by and saw that there wasn't anything here that had my signature on it. Thought I'd fix that.
No!
Hardhead cried, running into his bathroom and locking the door.
You keep that demon Sharpie away from me!
Oh, come on. I signed construction equipment at BronyCon. It's a compulsion. It's a need. If you don't want the whole name, I can initial your horn or something.
No. Larson did not want to do that.
I still do. But if you guys don't want it, I guess I could do something else. Hey, I have an idea. Do you guys want to be princesses? I could just throw a pair of wings on you and there you go.
Well, I mean, I already have the horn, so...
Hardhead didn't want that. The Princess of Scammers sounds like a horrible idea.
I guess I don't want that then.
Hardhead muttered.
You do.
Huh? I guess I do.
No, he didn't.
I guess I don't.
Yes, he does.
Maybe...
No, he doesn't.
I don't feel so.
Okay, if he doesn't want to, then how about you? Just say the word and I'll get you a nice pair of wings in no time.
I already have a pair of wings. I'm a Pegasus. See?
Huh. I guess so. Do you think a second pair of wings would do it?
No, you need to add a horn to make me an alicorn.
Oh. Do you think that would work?
For goodness sakes. Hardhead didn't want to deal with this anymore, and neither did I.
Oh, thank goodness!
Hardhead was teleported to somewhere Larson would never find him.
I can still find him in Sweden.
That's not where I put him. Now, good day, sir.
Okay. So, I guess it's just me right now. I suppose that I'll see some of you at a con at some point. I'll sign your face. There was a giant Sharpie at BronyCon that all the VIPs except for me were told to sign. So I need to make up for lost Sharpie time. Peace.
Thank you for listening, everypony. Feel free to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to know when I post more content like this. Feel free to follow me on TikTok, Patreon, X, and Discord. Links in the description. And should you want to join my new nation, feel free to join the Shade Hollow, my Discord server. Good night, everypony. Oh my Celestia! Finally, it's over! I cannot believe it's taken me this long just to finish the story. Like, for all my OG subscribers, I started this story back in 2019 with a goal of, possibly finishing it within, 2019, maybe 2020. But no, I got how many chapters in? And then I stopped. Before now, my last video was in 2020. And then I made a casting call for it. And then I waited too long. Again. And only now am I finishing it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I mean, I already finished all my other long-standing stories. Why did this take so long? Why did it take me actually planning out what readings I was going to post every month just for me to finish this? It should not have taken this long at all. But things happened, life happened, it got put on the back burner for far too long, but right now I am just happy I finished it. Anyway, thank you to every pony who was involved in this story. Links will be in the description to all who were involved, and if some are not listed, it is because it's been a while, and back when I started this, I didn't exactly list out who I was working with when I needed male voices, so that is my fault. And of course, towards the last two videos, I did switch it out with an actual male VA to play Legit Collector, because it was getting to a point where I could not continue that role, especially for the chapter 4 Legit Collector. So, yeah, I had to step out for that one. But I am deeply grateful for those who helped me through this, and I hope to not have to do this again. I mean, there is a sequel story or two, but I'm not sure if I'll do those considering how long it took me to finish this. So, yeah, I think it's just time for me to move on from the scammer story. I do apologize if you may want to hear that, but I'm going to continue with other stories since I keep adding to my list and slowly taking away from it. And I also have other stories that I've had for a long time now, one since the beginning of my channel, that I have not touched and I would like to focus on. So look forward to that, everybody. Again, I'm glad you all enjoyed this story, and I hope you enjoy what's to come next.